All right, this is lesson 9-6, the quadratic formula and the discriminant. So I've repeated the quadratic formula 8 million times in class, but I know you guys don't remember it yet. So the first thing you need to know is what the quadratic formula looks like. I'm on page 404 here. And that's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. And this gives us the x's of our equation. Remember, when we're talking about the solutions of a quadratic, generally speaking, we're talking about what the x's are. If they wanted like the maximum height or something like that, then they would specify. All right. So you see here, we need to know what a, b, and c are. And for a standard quadratic, standard form is ax squared plus bx plus c. So you kind of have to have them in standard form in order to do this. If it was in vertex form, you would need to go ahead and multiply out the binomial and all of that so that it looks like this. Once you do all the math you can in vertex form, you're left with standard form. If you don't remember that, we do have some old videos on how to do that. So first thing we want is this should be set equal to 0 in order to plug it into the formula. And if it's not set equal to 0, go ahead and do that. So this one we have the x squared on the wrong side. Actually, I'm going to subtract everything else so that the x squared is positive. Make it a little easier on myself. So I'm going to subtract 21 and add 4x so that there's nothing left on this side. So 0 equals x squared plus 4x minus 21. So I went ahead and added everything here and put it in the correct form. Ax squared plus bx plus c. All right, so my a is 1. My b is 4. And my c is negative 21. And then you can just plug it in here. And if you look at the formula, you're still going to get your two x values right here with the plus or minus. So they put that in there on purpose so that you remember when you get down to the square root symbol, that's where you need to split it into your positive and your negative equation so that you get both of your x answers if there are two x's. All right, so we're going to go ahead and plug these numbers into the quadratic formula. Negative b, so negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. So all I did is plug it in so far. Then we're going to go ahead and do some of this math to make it a little less messy. Four squared is 16. Negative 4 times negative 21 is positive 84. And divided by 2. All right, 16 and 84 make 84, 90, 100. Oh, they actually gave us a really nice, easy to solve one here. So negative 4 plus or minus the square root of 100 is 10 over 2. So we've got negative 4 plus 10 over 2 and negative 4 minus 10 over 2. Okay, negative 4 plus 10 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. Negative 4 minus 10 is negative 14, divided by 2 is negative 7. All right, and then I'm going to try example B here. I would pause this, see if you can get this on your own, and then restart the video and see if you got it correct. So, x squared minus 2x minus 24 equals 0. So we have a is 1, b is negative 2, and c is negative 24. So x equals, opposite of b is 2, plus or minus square root of negative 2. Remember the parentheses here, negative 2 is in parentheses, so that it's a positive answer. If it's not in parentheses, it would actually be negative. And a times c. And all of that over 2 times a. Okay. So now I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. I've got negative 2 squared is 4. 4. Negative 4 times negative 24 is going to make a positive. 4 times 20 is 80. 4 times 4 is 16, so that's 96. Thought they gave us another good one. 4 and 96 makes 100 again. So we've got 2 plus the square root of 100, which is 10, over 2, or 2 minus the square root of 100, which is 10, over 2. 2 plus 10 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Or 2 minus 10 is negative 8. Negative 8 over 2 is negative 4.